Thank you, TJ. New at 5, the PawSox are marking the end of the season and the end of an era. Before today's final game, the team honored longtime Vice President and General Manager Lou Schwechheimer, who is retiring after being with the team for decades. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado was at the ceremony this afternoon. She joins us live in studio.
Lou Schwechheimer was part of the previous ownership of the PawSox. He stayed on as general manager until today, the last game of the season. For the last time, PawSox VP and General Manager Lou Schwechheimer stood on the field at McCoy Stadium for the national anthem. The former owner is moving on after 37 years with the team.
The greatest fans in all of baseball.
Before the final game of the season, players, staff, and fans honored Schwechheimer with a ceremony on the pitcher's mound.
Well, this has really been the journey of a lifetime. It's been a magical fairy tale journey.
Schwechheimer started with the Pawtucket Red Sox as an intern, moving his way up the ranks over the decades. During his tenure alongside President Mike Tamburro, 700 PawSox players went to the pros, and crowds swelled from about 200 fans a night to 10,000.
And that's the biggest thing, because people embraced our vision.
Schwechheimer was part of the ownership group that sold the team earlier this year to Larry Lucchino and Jim Skeffington. Schwechheimer credits his success to the late Ben Mondor, the team's original owner, who died in 2010.
To go from intern to owner was really kind of a credit to Ben, and he took faith in a 19-year-old kid, which I'm not sure I would have had the faith he did, but he believed in us, and he gave Mike and I the opportunity to just chase our dreams.
Schwechheimer is moving on to a new ownership group. He says he'll announce that group's plans later this month. Coming up new at 6, he talks with us about his hopes for the future of the Pawtucket Red Sox. In the studio, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, TJ. More local coverage now. Today, the PawSox honored a man who's been a part of their team for nearly 4 decades. Vice President and General Manager Lou Schwechheimer stepped down today at the final game of the season. New at 6, he shares with us his hopes for the future of the team. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado joins us live in the newsroom.
Under Schwechheimer's 37-year tenure, 700 PawSox players went to the big leagues, and crowds at McCoy Stadium swelled from 200 a night to 10,000. It was a big surprise to Lou Schwechheimer when staffers from his 37-year career with the PawSox arrived on the field at McCoy Stadium. They, along with players and fans, honored his last day as VP and General Manager of the team at the final game of the season.
It's extremely emotional in this day and age to see something that's been so long a legend finally come to an end.
You know, this has really been the journey of a lifetime. It's been a magical fairy tale journey.
That journey started as an intern at age 19, making his way up to part owner of the PawSox. He joined the ownership group that sold the AAA baseball team to Larry Lucchino and Jim Skeffington in February. Skeffington died in May.
You know, it hasn't been without some challenges, but I know that there's nobody in the universe that's more capable of getting it done than Larry.
The new owners plan to move the Pawtucket Red Sox out of Pawtucket. They've made a pitch to build a stadium in Providence that hasn't gained much support.
McCoy has been very special to me.
I asked Schwechheimer where he thinks home plate should be.
How do we preserve for Rhode Islanders and New Englanders the magic of McCoy? And whether it's here or whether it's in another facility, I think it's up to the new ownership to decide what's best for the fans moving forward.
Schwechheimer has joined a new baseball ownership team, and while there are rumors of where he's headed, he says he isn't revealing the team until later this month. Live in the newsroom tonight, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.